What's up YouTube? This is my C++ Minecraft clone, and we'll do a summary of what happened in the previous stream so that new viewers have context and they can start watching from here. And at the end of the stream, which will be around 3 hours, we'll do a summary of what happened in this stream. And so let's start with the summary of the previous streams. Basically before we were flying around. Before we were flying around like here, as if we are in creative mode. This was the game for a long while, and now we finally have a player that's running on the ground. What's up everybody? What's up Immortal, Alex? You're always one of the first, Alex. I don't know how you did. Lurp, what's up? What's up guys? What's up? And we copied the source-like movement, the source-like character and controller, so we have bunny hop, because this is a priority. It's priority to have bunny hop. And today we need to now, before chat voted to have the player, that's why we added the player. There was a poll, and early viewers get to decide on what we're going to do. Because you can vote on the poll. And so we'll make another poll because we finally have the player. And so let's brainstorm some options. One option is to have an item on the right hand, like here in the game. To have an item in the right hand. This is one option. This is one option. Another option is item drops. This is another option, item drops. So we have two options for now. Another option is to have these pixel arts, because for me the lever, the redstone torch, they are the actual mesh. That's the third option here in the inventory. They are like the actual mesh, which currently the inventory is a bit broken, but what can you do? If you can notice here, the redstone is the actual mesh, the lever is the actual mesh, and then let's say this is the third option. So for now we have three options. I've missed some live streams, so what we have achieved till now. We have the player. I think you should fix the inventory. Okay, we'll fix the inventory for sure. Let's keep it out of the options. This will be quick fix. This will be quick fix. Let's have bigger goals in the options. So one option is the right hand to be able to hold an item. Because right now we are holding the lever and we are seeing nothing. Another option is to be able to throw items on the ground, item drops. And a third option is here, instead of having the mesh, here for the lever to be the pixel art. Here to be pixel art for the buttons, etc. To be the pixel art. For now I came up with three options. Guys, can you come up with other options? Steve Hunt. Yeah, for Steve Hunt, it's part of the first option, where we have something on the right hand. He also said shaders will be quick. No, this will actually be quick. I'm pretty sure it will actually be quick. So we managed to think of three options. What else can we think of? What else is there to do? Maybe to add mobs. It's the truth of being developer. You think it will take 5 minutes? Yeah, guys, let's focus. Let's think of options, what to add. Oh, another option is to add the nether, but like Terraria, to be at the floor, at the bottom of the world. That's another option. What else can you think of? What else? Any other options for today? What are we missing? What's the biggest priority? What are we missing the most? We managed to think of a couple of options, but I think we can think of one more. At least one more. Maybe to have the chest. To have a chest, but I don't think it will be useful to have the chest right now. Caves. Oh, 3D noise. 3D pearl noise. Or caves. Sounds. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, we have which one would be the best? Junk gen mode, it's a single thread. It's a single thread. Hello Petsa, what's up? Okay, we've managed to think of a couple of options. So, let's write them down. We have sounds for today. What else? Caves, 3D noise, right hand, and item drops. What else can we think of? What else? Yeah, I think sounds is very cool. What have you implemented so far? Dimensions. Oh yeah, the nether like Terraria underworld. Yeah, the nether will be a bit different. It's not a different dimension. It will be under the bedrock, the nether. That's what we decided in a previous stream. So far we have the player, we can move around. Oh, we don't have the inventory. So maybe survival inventory. Survival inventory. Don't do sounds. I haven't slept from today's trying multiple times implementing. Don't worry about it. If we do sounds, it will be something simple. And if we don't manage to do it, we'll just scrap it and move on. Tile, what's this? Tile entities. What's tile entities? What else? We have the player, we have snow biome. Oh, yes, we can have weather like snow, rain, day, night. Don't worry about the UI. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, we managed to brainstorm 9 options. I'll make a poll for you guys to vote. And I'm not sure, should I do one for Twitch as well? It will be a bit difficult to do on both places. Guys, first time, like those that are here the first get to vote what we do. So that's what you guys get for being early. You could try mini audio, simple header file. Okay, let's do a poll from these options. Start a poll. What to do this stream? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 options. Only 4. It's fine. If it's only 4 options, I can do one for Twitch as well. Don't worry about it. Okay, we need to remove some of the options. What should we remove from here? We need to bring them down to 4. Sounds is cool. Caves is cool. 3D noise, we can remove it for now. I think we can remove 3D noise. Because it's very risky. It's very possible we'll get nothing from it. I haven't attempted to do before 3D noise. Can make a poll to categorize. Oh no, we're not going to do 2 polls. No, we're not doing 2 polls. We're not doing 2 polls. Because it will be 4 polls. I'll need to do on Twitch as well. We're removing 3D noise. We're removing item drops. We're removing the nether. And snow and rain is boring. Well, we'll see in the vote. But day and night will need lighting, I think. No, let's do this. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay. No. I have an idea. What was 3? 3D noise. Okay, let's do it like this. 4 will be other. 4 will be other from below. Like this. It will be to pick something from here. Which is a lot of options. Okay. order from below. And which are the three options that would be most likely to be picked? Snow rain. Let's bump up snow rain here and put down 3D noise. And what else? Yeah, let's start it like this, from just these three options, and 4 is other. Let's do it like that. Yeah, 4 is other. Like, I'll just put it like this, other. Start poll. Okay, we have a poll. And I'll do one on Twitch, but it will be difficult to do one on Twitch as well. So it'll be a bit difficult, guys. I have to prioritize one of the two streams. Look at how other is all of these options, like one of these options, and it's losing to caves. That's wild. Gip mod here too. Ah, okay. Oh, immortal. Yeah, you're smart, man. I think I made you a mod, but I don't feel like it will be of use. I don't feel like it will be of use. Let's do right hand. This guy. Yeah, okay, so Caves is winning. Caves is winning. Can be pseudo random walk for all style Minecraft case. Don't waste your time, let's go. Can you do easy thing and then a complicated one? So far Caves winning. You mean the warm caves? Yeah, we're doing what was it called? Today I installed Linux. You can also do 3D noise for 3D noise is very risky. 3D noise is very risky. Yeah, okay, here on YouTube Caves one. Yeah, here Caves one. We'll do one on Twitch as well, while you guys are voting. We'll do one on Twitch as well. I don't want to leave out Twitch. Manage poll. Create a new poll. What to do? 1, 2, 3, other. Start poll. And we're doing a poll on Twitch as well. Yeah, this is on Twitch. This is on Twitch. But it's the same result. One person voted. Yeah. I have used 3D noise for case, didn't have any problems. What's the risk you're saying? Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, we're doing caves. We're doing caves. Chat has decided we do caves. Bro, 3D noise is takes more performance. Like, we're barely generating this world with regular noise, 2D noise. We're barely generating this if we move, if we increase the speed of the player when we bunny hop, it starts lagging. Like, we're on a single thread. If we add 3D noise, that will be on every block. And it will start lagging even more. That's why I want to leave 3D noise for some other time. That's why I want to leave it for some other time. Next stream, multi-threading. Bro, multi-threading would be almost impossible so far, because we will have to rework so much, man. That's a lot of tasks in the notepad. Didn't you say you wanna make game focus on just one aspect of Minecraft? Don't worry about it. the main focus is still one big thing, but here we are trying out different things just because it's... I would have to explain it a bit more, but I don't want to. But there is a reason for what I'm doing. Bro, like, you just have to trust, I have thought about this for a long time. Like, every off stream for hours, I constantly think about this. Like, don't worry, man. Like, whatever I have said before, I have thought over it for hours later on. You want to offload chunk gen anyway. Yeah, okay, let's start with the caves. Let's start with the caves. And actually, like, we did caves in the Java clone. Let's see the caves in the Java clone. By running the game. Let's see them how they were in the Java clone. Because we'll do them initially just like the Java clone. And in the future we'll do improvements. Add stuff like OR-gen and you're going to start getting performance issues. No, OR generation is super not an issue for performance. What do you mean OR generation? Bro, OR generation is not a problem. So somewhere here there should be a cave. What happened to the creative inventory? Well, there was a slight issue with it. There was a slight issue with it. Where is the chat? Here is the chat. And let's pin this message. Guys, you can join the Discord to get notified when I'm live again. I'm usually live every day, same time, but the notification is still helpful. The origin of vanilla Minecraft runs on multiple threads, not only one. You don't have to make it thread pool at first, just offload it on. Yeah, that was my first attempt. In my first attempt for multi-threading, I just created one thread, one separate thread. Yeah, this is my caves in the Java clone. This is in the Java clone. We can use redstone torches for lighting. And here I have the ores, but that's in the Java clone. That's the Java clone. So we'll do something like this. We'll do something like this for the cave generation. We'll do something like this for the C++ clone. We'll do something like this. And so here, we don't have any caves. Oh, but there's a slight issue. Just warm caves look better than noise caves. How to say without saying? What do you mean? Here we have one big difference between the two clones. Here this clone is static. It's not endless. This world is not endless. And so here when I create the caves, there's no issue. Like you just create your caves, it's very simple. But here the world is endless. So when like you can see it with the trees as well. We should have somewhere cut off trees. We should have cut off trees somewhere. Especially the oak trees. And that's because of the endless terrain. Somewhere, some of the trees get cut off. And something like that will happen with the caves as well. Because we'll start generating the cave, we'll reach the end of the world, and the cave generation stops. Yeah, here, look at this. I think this will be a big issue for the caves. Because here my tree got cut off, because when this was generating, this was the end of the world. And it couldn't continue generating. And then after that, this part of the world generated, because it's endless. And so with caves, we'll get like caves that get cut off like this. And that would be very weird. I'll suggest you make the next Minecraft clone in Lua. Is the world saved? No, it's not saved. Well, couldn't you... It's not a priority to save. Because if we do saves and we add a new feature, it breaks the save system. And I'll have to waste time fixing the save system. Like, bro, like... well, couldn't you just force the next chunk to generate with the rest of the cave? When this chunk regenerates, it doesn't know this tree exists. Because it spawned here in the other chunk. It spawned here. And this new chunk would have to go to the neighboring chunks to check if there were like close by trees. Like it overcomplicates it a lot. That's why I've left this problem like this. My initial solution was for this problem, because we will have it with the caves, because we decided to implement caves today. My initial solution was to have simulation distance. And so blocks to continue generating after the chunks that are visible. And that solved it, kinda, like it improved it, but it still has it from time to time, this problem. It didn't solve it completely, because I have some invisible chunks at the borders. Because when we generate the mesh of a chunk, it needs the data from the neighbors. In Minecraft, when using same seed multiple times, the trees are located slightly different each world. Could be a problem with random wall caves, no. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to do. Caves that are Perlin worms caves. You can do Minecraft safe upgrade system like you can get. Oh, one thing we could do is when we attempt to write in a chunk that is not loaded, to save it to a file. And when we load this chunk, to read the file. Yeah, that would solve it. Yeah, so we need saving and loading for sure. We need saving and loading. We will need it for the caves as well, I think. Question mark. I think we'll need it for the caves. No, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. But let's start from somewhere. Like we need to start. Like we voted to have caves, and let's start adding caves. Like we don't need to overcomplicate it. Yeah, let's start. And how will we start actually? I've actually showed it in my main channel. In the video that I documented building my Java Minecraft clone, I showed cool visuals for the caves. Here. I showed cool visuals for here. This is what we're going to do if it decides to load. Yeah, this thing. We will iterate over points in the world and we'll remove from the terrain. That's basically what we're doing. And then we'll increase the brush stroke where we remove blocks. We'll increase so it will make it connected. It will make it connected, and then we'll change the direction. Here the direction is following a simple curve. It's following a simple curve, but here this is now following a random noise when rotating around. So that's, and yeah, now this is actual cave from my Java clone. Like we'll do something like this. We'll do something like this. For now. And when we add 3D noise, we'll do improvements. But we need to start with the simplest approach. Doesn't need to be written to disk immediately. Oh, you're saying we can temporarily store it somewhere. Yeah, that's also a good idea. Yeah, yeah, I think you're onto something. It would work for trees and structures, but caves can be gigantic. Yeah, caves are very big, so whatever will work for trees, the solution will probably be different for the caves. We will need to somehow do it through the Perlin noise. I guess you could do the entire random walk path and save that too. Yeah, I'm not sure. Or no, we can do something else. The random walk of the cave jumps around in the world here, and it's just an array of positions. It's an array of positions, and for each position we can attempt to load it into the world. And if one position at some point we will not be able to do it, we stop there and we'll leave it like in the memory to continue it when we generate new terrain, probably. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll experiment and we'll see what happens. Like those, it's not that deep. Yes, you could do the entire. You would need to store the queued blocks to disk 2 when saving the world. Oh yeah, when the player decides to exit, whatever we have stored in memory temporarily needs to be saved. That would be a bit of a problem. I will store something like generation parameters for the world so that it can reference it. But you only need to write the queue to disk when saving. Yeah, we'll see, but we need to start. We need to start from somewhere. This is what we're going to do initially. Let's, here in the player spawn, start the cave. We'll start it here. So here it will destroy a couple of blocks. And then again a few more blocks, again and again from the player position. So we'll start with a single cave. And it will not have issues with the end of the world. Because we are basically at the center of the world. The first cave will not have those issues. It's Faithful 64. It's Faithful 64, not 256. So that's my idea. To start the first cave where the player is. I'll do a summary. The summary is basically chat voted. The early viewers were deciding on a vote what we're going to focus on from here on out. And chat decided we should focus on adding caves. And we brainstormed a little bit. We figured out that there will possibly be a problem with caves that generate right there at the end of the world. It will be a bit of a problem. And we decided to just make it simple to do one cave here at the spawn of the player. But right now, while summarizing, I got another idea. We could keep the caves without needing to save anything. What do I mean? We don't need to spawn caves until the end of the world. We can limit cave spawn to be less than the visible render distance. And when we move around, while we're generating new chunks and unloading old ones, to start working on the caves as well. The caves will be smaller render distance. Do you get what I mean? The caves will be smaller render distance. And I'll do the same with the trees as well. When we spawn them. We will not spawn for like the chunks at the end of the world where we barely see them. They will not have everything generated. Yeah. That will solve it. How wide are the caves? We'll see. We haven't started yet. We changed texture so you can publish a site. Cannot. What we're going to do with the piston. The piston, like, sure, the texture is different, but the model is the same. Like, we cannot just retexture it and call it a day. Mr. Jon Snow. He probably just got bored of the textures. I changed textures back a lot while playing Minecraft. So I meant the right back cache mistyped. What happened with the music? It's just low volume. Yeah, let's start with the first cave. Let me think about it. How did we do it in Java? Let's see the cave generation code. It should be in the main file and we search cave. No, it's not here. So it's when we generate the world. Cave. Number of caves. Where do we use this? Where else? Here. Generate caves and ores. We iterate over the chunks. We iterate over the chunks and we carve out a position. How do we do that? Oh, sure. Okay, yeah, this is it. We go over all of the positions. Toby, what's up, what's up? But I think you should ask your son. I don't understand what you mean. He probably just got bored. Yeah, okay. Carve out positions. Yeah, we'll keep it simple. We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it simple. Man, how many lines of code is the main CPP? Almost 1000. Oh my. Should start moving it to separate files. Let's go to the main while loop. Where is the main while loop? Yeah, here it is. And so here we'll do the cave positions, because we'll just iterate over a few points in the world, and at those points we'll remove terrain. That's how we'll do the cave. It's very simple. Have projects where main file. Dashboard for my website is 15k lines. Let me think about it. We'll need an array of positions, but should it be like should every cave be the same distance? Or should some caves be smaller? Yeah, there should be different distance. Let's decide to be like int, like cave size to be like 1 point for now. Should watch application architecture series by Churn. I've already watched it. Only watched it, not implemented. I've seen the video, the Cherno video. I've seen it. We'll need a vector 3 array of positions. We're doing old caves. We'll do an array of positions. And this will be the first cave, which will be of cave size. So 1 element, 1 position. This is the smallest cave size we can do. And it will start. Where should it start? Actually. What's up, Deb? What's up? Let's see. Yeah, let's pick a position inside of the world. Let's pick a position. Let's draw the player coordinates so we can pick a position where the cave spawns. Where do we draw? On the screen? Yeah, here we draw. Let me think about it. Here we want player position X, Y, and Z, and it will be floats. I think it should be like this, floats. Think you should load config data from text file? What do you mean? We're fine, man. I literally just saw your Anvil video. Oh, that's a pretty old video. Back what I miss, we're starting on the first cave, Alex. We're starting on the first cave. But first, what we're currently trying to do is see the player position so we can pick where the cave will start. The first one will be a manual cave. Or we could just have a... Why are you doing it C++? I have it in Java. This is my Java clone. Like, we have it in Java. But this is my C++ one. We have two alternatives. One option is to pick a position in the world and just make it static forever to be the same position. The other option is to have a button when we press it to start building a cave right there and then. The first option is better because the second one is unnatural to what we're going to do later. We'll have to do many changes. Yeah, let's output the player position and we'll pick a place for the cave. Yeah, I don't like the garbage collector. I don't like the garbage collector. That's one of my biggest reasons to pick C++. Okay, so this is the direction. We need here to post the position of the player. Player position. Let's get the player position, vector 3. Player position equals, what's the player position? World get camera position. And so here we set player position X. And this is Z and this is Y. And we'll pick a spot for the cave. So have you seen Create? Those people implemented a whole physics engine in Minecraft and did most of it in Rust. How do they combine Rust with Minecraft? That's interesting. Just gen only if it's certain chunk for testing. Okay, we have the player position. We are deciding where the cave will spawn. Yeah, we can do it on 0x, 0z, and 117y. That's what we're going to do. 117y. So cave here. So the first cave, it will start on, what was it, 0, 117, 0. This is where the cave will start. And it will be very short cave, just one size of 1. It will be size of 1. If we manage to make this work, we'll increase the cave length. And then we'll add the cave to be able to like change direction. Where you get the textures from online, like Moderint, something like that. Something like that. We have the cave size. So what now? So what now? Because yeah, this is a bit of an issue. This needs to happen after we've generated the war. Huge Prime, did he ignore me? What do you mean? I don't ignore anybody. I may miss a message. That's completely different. That's completely different, guys. I may miss a message, but I'm not ignoring anyone. I try my best to read everyone's chat. But sometimes I get distracted. Yeah, I read that. I literally read that. And I asked you how he implemented Rust with the Java. Bro, you're rage baiting. Randomly searching one block around the first spot and branching out. That's my idea. So to search for the spot here, because what's my issue? My issue is we have a spot for the cave. We picked a spot, right? We picked a spot. Here, we picked a spot. We picked this spot, like around here, to be the cave. And what needs to happen at this spot, we'll just remove blocks around it. It's very simple. This is what we expect to see when we generate the world. This is what we expect to see. But the problem is, we don't know when these blocks have generated. That's the problem. And even if we know when this is generated, we don't know when the neighbors are generated. That's a bit of an issue. Since even though this is on a single thread, I am generating the world in multiple threads. In multiple frames, I mean. In multiple frames. So at the current frame, the whole world may not be still generated. So it's kind of like simulating multi-threading on a single thread. We are simulating multi-threading. So it's yeah, in the Java clone it was a lot simpler to do it. In the Java clone was a lot simpler to do it. There is an option settings, single threaded C#, C++. Yeah, it's single threaded. Actually, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be. It should be fine. We just need to run the code. Where? Here we need to run. After this part, we'll run the code. Here, cave generation. This will be fine. This will be fine if we run the code here. You'll need to queue if you want caves across multiple chunks. It should be fine, should be fine. Make clouds 3D. Best idea of cave gen is to just not. Let me think about it. But we need to do this cave generation once because we're generating just one cave. But here we'll need to do for int I equals 0, I less than cave size, I plus plus, and we iterate over the first cave elements. We iterate over the first cave. I haven't tried Zik. I don't care about Zik. Like, I've picked one language. Why do I need multiple languages? Generated cave. I was watching the stream like 1 hour behind live. What do you mean 1 hour behind? It's 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes. If you add caves, stop ruining it. Who's making jokes? No, who's ruining it? Cave generated is false by default. It's false. But yeah, the cave will stretch in multiple chunks. Better idea even now for cave gen, just put in 3-4 players. So this is the first cave. And here if generated cave. If we haven't generated a cave, we'll generate. And here generated cave equals true. Like this, we'll generate it only once. You didn't read the whole thing. And so what are we going to do with this position? What are we going to do in this position? We need to remove, let's remove just one block there. But it will be very noticeable. We need to remove a couple of more blocks. We need a couple of more blocks to remove. So let's do a vector, let's do a, we need a for loop. We need a for loop. Or we could just replace the block with like a bit. Bro, why are you guys in a joking mood? We'll do 2 by 2. We'll do 2 by 2. We'll do 2 by 2. And here we'll remove, here we'll do, what are we going to do? Position details. Yeah, that's a good idea, to place a block that wouldn't be there. Yeah, that's a good idea. If we just remove one block, but it's fine. We'll remove 2 by 2 blocks. We'll remove a bit more blocks. Actually, it should be even more than this. Should be even more than this. Should be even more. And so this should be, what should this be? Should be the position plus how much? X, Y, and Z. And this is a vector tree. And this is float. This is float. This is float. And what now? Now we need to change the type of the block to be like nothing, air. Position details. Set block type, air. Like this. And hopefully this works. We would need to regenerate mesh probably. This to be Z. Yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you. And what happened? Did we get anything generated? So where are we looking? It should be on 0, 0. Here, 170. It should be around here actually. It should be here. I don't see it. Wait a minute. Does this work actually? This finds the chunk, sets it to the type. And here, what does it do? It updates the type. Should be fine. Is this code getting code? Let's do a debug to check if this is getting code. Yeah, it's getting code. We are calling this. And what happens? We get the position. Sure. And here what happens? We need subchunk origin. Looks fine. Looks fine. And next, do we? Yeah, we probably. Yeah, we found the subchunk, and we're setting the type. All of the types are dirt here, probably. The types are dirt. And what else? Oh, I get it. Oh, it's working fine. I get it. We need to do probably minus. Probably. So we can see it. Or to lower the height. So what happened here should be 0. It should be here, right? Okay, let's do what somebody from chat said, to set it to a type that you cannot usually find. So what should be the type? Dandelion? Cactus? No, not cactus. Structure block. Let's do structure block. And let's do here plus. We should find a couple of structure blocks. We should find a couple of structure blocks. Yeah, here they are. Perfect. Oh, so this is where it was removing. Why not count in txt? What do you mean? Instead of air, you should... Wait, why do we go through the structure blocks? I haven't set up collisions for them, probably. Doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal right now. Doesn't matter. But this is where the cave starts. This is the start point of the cave. This is the start point of the cave. Let's increase it to be even bigger. Let's make it be like 4x4. 4x4, and we'll add a couple of more points. We'll add a couple of more points. No, we don't need FPS counter because we're not focusing on optimizing. Yeah, so the cave is growing. Okay, and we need now one more point. This point, and if we start just going downward, it will dig just down. But we'll add a random direction and we'll get a cave. And we need to change this brush stroke to be a bit different, to be like a circle, something else. But let's do it 5 by 5, so it's easier to find the center point. Let's do 5 by 5. And let's add another point. Let's add another point. Let's add another point. So let's increase the cave size to be 2 points or 3 points, doesn't matter. And here we'll just go down. We'll just go down by 5 maybe. So minus 5 and minus 10. We'll go down by 5. And now this is digging down. This is the cave. It's digging down. And it stopped here. It stopped here. This is good. That's good. Bro, George, if you continue miming around, you'll get obliterated. Like, chill out. Like, all of us are serious here. For me, it looks like obviously it's not a cave, bro. Like, to whom does this look like a cave? Obviously it's not a cave. Don't touch George. Okay, Ball Smasher is saying this is a cave. Then it's a cave. Okay, man, I said cave, my bad. I'm Toby. I'm not serious. Now what should be the next step? Now let's make it automatically pick the next point and increase the length. And let's just make it be air instead of that block here to be air. Let's make it be air. And let's add more points to it. And we'll need to change the direction as well. We need to change the direction as well. For serious, everybody broadcast their own Minecraft clone in Discord. We make a bear. A beer? What do you mean? Let me think about it. Yeah, let's pick the size to be 10, let's say. And here we'll just do an algorithm. Less than cave size. I++. And here we do first cave. I equals 0, 117, 0. And here minus I times 5, like this. And what's the issue? Like this. And let's test it out. Well, we did get a cave, but what are these block highlights here? Oh, it's the block state probably. It's the grass block state. I didn't remove the block state. And what now? Well, we got a cave. That's cool. Just a hole. Don't worry about it. Add stone. Now we need to add a custom direction because we constantly go down in the same direction. We need to add a random direction and we'll have a cave. And we need to change the brush stroke and we'll have a cave. And now we're stuck here. In 2 means we create world edit. Primitive toilet for giants. Add wall running. Conrad is thinking. First cave. Let's think about it. Yeah, here. When we decide the next point, currently we only just go down. We need to change the direction as well. We need to change the direction. And how did we change the direction before? When we generate the cave. Cave start. We increase. It's just on the X and Z. Travel distance. I think that's just the starting point. That's just the starting point. Yeah. That's just the starting point. Left, right noise. Up, down noise. Oh, I did 2 noise generations. For left and right and up and down. Yeah, I get it. Summarize the stream, let us know the goal, please. Golden Ivy seems like easiest next step. Generate random number. If you like you're overcomplicating things, just go into Minecraft's code. Bro. I'm so close to nuking a few people. Basically 3D noise, bro. Bro, chat, we can easily go to 0 viewers today. I'm not joking, guys. We can go to 0 viewers. Let's pick the next point. And I do it in Java by using 2 noise generations. By having 2 noise generations for left and right and up and down. And based on them, we decide on where the cave will rotate. Yeah, let's... we will need Perle noise. Let's just use a random generation for now, I think. The Minecraft... Let me think about it. Let's focus just on which direction. Left and right. Yeah, okay, I have an idea. Let's use again the... Let's not change it to air, but change it to the structure block. Change it to the structure block. And try out noise, like changing the direction just on the X and Z axis. Two people got nuked. I'm sorry guys, 2 people got nuked. I had to remove 2 people. But they have Twitch, they'll probably move to Twitch. If they're eager. Like Twitch is the graveyard of banned YouTube people. Like just give them a minute. Let me think about it. Okay, now finally we can focus. Let me think about it. There was a few messages, but I blinked and they're gone, I think. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, let's focus just on the X and Z axis rotations. And let's pick a random direction to go towards. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And we will not use Perlin noise for now. Yeah, you see what I told you guys? I told you guys. I told you guys. I told you guys. Twitch is the graveyard of YouTube dropouts. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Twitch is your second chance. Twitch is your second chance. If you behave on Twitch, I'll unban you. This is you have a second chance on Twitch. Let's pick a random direction. Oh, what was? Yeah, the only stream rule is to write in English. That's the only stream rule. The official one. But I have unofficial ones. I have unofficial rules. Let me think about. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Stay on topic. Let me think about it. Yeah, okay, let's pick random directions. We got distracted so many times. Let's pick random directions. Since my moment today was cringy, don't worry about it. The ban was unfair. Bro, you're still chatting. What do you mean ban? Like, every ban has a second life on Twitch. What do you mean unfair? You're still here? Don't worry about it. Let's pick a random direction. If the topic is distracting streamer, I don't see any breaking of rules. Don't worry about it, guys. Cave generation, and we need to pick a direction. We need to pick a direction. Yeah, here we need to pick a direction. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Yeah, we need an angle, rotation angle. Float angle equals and get random value from like 0 to how much will we get rotation? Let's say 45, probably. Let's say 45, or from minus 45 to 45 for the cave generation. And how are we going to do the rotation? Here it will be the same. It will be the same y direction. It will be the same y value. It will be the same y value. But what about the other values? We need to change the x and the z. How do I do it in Java? With this part, how do I do it? Oh, it's sinus and cosinus. Yeah. Oh, I just copied how the camera rotation works. Yeah, so I use this like as a delta x and delta y. And I change the y and the yaw and the pitch. And I calculated the actual front direction just like I did in the camera. Yeah, that's what it. And then I normalized it. And the next point is just adding the direction plus how much we jump. I don't get your question. Yeah, we'll do it the same way, probably. Because how else are we going to transform an angle to a new position? How else are we going to do it? What's rat? Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. Probably radians. To use radians. Yeah, but I haven't used radians before. I only use like regular degrees. Hi, what's up? Let's not overcomplicate it. Let's not overcomplicate it. Okay, let's do it just like in the Java. Left, right, noise. This will be delta x. No, it's actually... It's a bit different, actually. Yeah, let's call it delta x and delta y. Doesn't matter. And y will be just 0. It will be just 0. We don't care about y as of now. And... oh, the yaw and the pitch stay the same. So we keep track of the previous direction. They stay the same. That's a bit of a bummer. Float yaw. Float pitch. This is the initial direction. The initial direction. And yaw plus equals delta x. And pitch plus equals delta y. And what else? And now we calculate the front direction. We calculate the new front direction actually. So the front x equals cosine the yaw, but here degree to radian. Degree to radian. And multiplied by the cosine of the pitch by degree to radian, like that. And then the y and the z. And here I think it's sinus. Yeah, it's sinus. It's sinus of the pitch, and here it's sinus and cosinus. Sinus and cosinus, that's it. That's the new front direction, and we normalize it. Front equals vector 3, normalize, front, like that. And what else? And now we need to use it here. We need to use it here. Yeah, the next position from the previous position. We need the previous position. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We'll have the first position be saved here. This is 0, 117, 0, like this. And we need the previous position. And let me think about it. Let me think about it. Yeah, we need the previous position. equals first cave I minus 1, I think. And here we start from 1. We start from 1. We have the previous position. And so the current position will equal the previous position, vector 3 at to the previous position, the front, like this. This should change the direction of the cave. This should change the direction of the cave, but we'll see. We'll see. Does Visual Studio support? Bro, I don't know, man. Test it out. I haven't tried it. And this is what we got. We need to change, we need to scale it. It's actually changing direction, but we need to scale it. We need to scale it. Here, we need to scale it. Vector 3 scale by 5. Let's say by 5. And we are managing to change the direction. Why is player moving wrong? What did I miss? It's just in the creative mode. It's just in the creative mode, looking a bit different. And I was about to change it actually. Here, when we are in the air physics, we need to handle it differently. Yeah, we don't have gravity in creative mode, but it's not only that. It's not only that. If we are in creative mode, we'll keep it very simple, like this, and we'll add some friction. We'll add some friction. And here, which direction by 15 times delta time, let's say, like that. Now in creative mode, it should be much better flying around, because it was very annoying to fly with the previous way it was. Yeah, now the flying is much better and we can go up and down. Perfect. And this is our cave. This is our cave. It goes to the left and the right. Let's add movement up and down as well. And it started from where actually? It's from 0, 0. Here. It started from here. And it moved a little bit to the left, here again to the left, and here to the right, here to the right, and here drastically to the left. And that's our cave. That's our cave. Let's go up and down as well. Let's go up and down. Let's go up and down. Here. We'll do the same here. To go up and down, minus 45 and 45. Yep, it's so where did you learn to code that well? Bro, I don't code well. Like, I can find easily 20 or 50 other previous chatters that will have the opposite opinion. But they have probably, those that think that I don't code well have already left. They don't stay for long. Yeah, today we're adding caves, like chat voted. And here, look at what's the issue. It went straight up. It went straight up. Which actually is not an issue. My solution in Java to this was when you code... my solution to this problem was in Java when the direction starts going up, to invert it, to not let it to go this much up. But it's okay if it's like this, because this starting point can be anywhere in the terrain. So if it starts really far down and it decides to go up, it's not that bad. I'm your neighbor from Greece, what's up? I don't think you code wonderfully, but I don't think I do either, so What do you think about Relip? I love Relip. I go to store, so I'll probably miss the rest of the streaming biped, so don't worry about it, Immortal. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give us the executable of your project? Don't worry about it. I cannot. Bro, what are we going to do now? This wants to go up. I don't want it to go up. Like right now. Right now I want it to go down. Yeah, for this point. If this point started really down, far down, it's alright. But currently I want it to go down. Do the inverse thing you did. Have to create server and give us the executable. I cannot do the inverse, Alex, because it's random. It's randomly generated. It's random generated. I'm using noise. And now it decided to go here, down here. It's going down here. Yeah, it's going down. Now it's going down. Let's make it be air, probably. Now it's going down. But this is kind of the cave simplified. The cave system extremely simplified. Yo, Petsa, what's up? What's up? Dimitri? What's up? But speaking English so others can understand. Because I don't have auto translation in chat. That's my only role. Official one. Some users saw unofficial rules. Just wondering, is your Minecraft clone going to be creative for survival or both? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's set it be just air. Let's set it be just air. Your Minecraft clone can load massive amounts of blocks? No. I don't have first time culling. That's why I cannot. Which first time culling makes it so you don't render what's behind you. What is outside of the camera. I'm always rendering everything, which lowers the performance drastically. I could get more than 2 times the performance boost otherwise. They're going to be entity culling, what do you mean? Here, let's set this to air. Let's set it to air. Let's set it to air. Now we should have caves. Like one cave. We should have one cave. And we don't have it because it's probably going upward. Look at it. It cut off a little bit from the tree. It's going upward, the cave. That's a bit of a bummer. And now it decided to go here and it removed just a few blocks. And now it's going up as well. I could... Okay, here is what we can... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have... Since it's random, I don't have control over it. Since it's random. I want it to go down, but... In Java, I forced it to go down by inversing it. Like, I can force it to go down. Sure, I can do that. But we don't need to when we have a lot of caves. When we make a lot of caves, it doesn't matter. Maybe generate caves before trees. No, that's not the issue that we're focusing on. Just make it so if the y value is positive, you invert it. Well, that's what kinda I did before. I limited to not go above 90. If it's trying to go above 90, I just invert it. And it's trying to go below minus 90, I invert it again. Like, that was my solution, it worked. Caves were like going down. But that wasn't that big of a deal. It was a Preston. That's not that big of a deal. To try to force the cave to go down. That's not big of a deal because it depends where the starting point is. So we could just start making lots of caves. That's something we could do. What are we making? We're making caves. We're making caves. But the starting, yeah. The starting point of the cave, didn't you already make caves, or that was just the nether? No, I didn't have caves before. This cave is going straight down. This cave is going straight down. Let's lower the changes in the y direction. No, these blocks here are not air blocks, they're just the block state of the grass block and the snow block. I don't remove the block state. Here I need to remove it. Block state. Remove. You have to fix that. You could add spectator mode to see better the cave. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. To not collide. We can do it in the creative as well. To make the creative be kinda like spectator. Yeah, to remove player collision in creative mode. Clear block state of the position. Now the block state should be removed. But also let's make it be like in spectator mode when we're in creative. Alright. So where do we handle collision? Here. Let's make it if in creative mode to not collide. If we're not to handle collision when we are in survival. Just remove player collision. Position details equals each block of the creative cave. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, now we shouldn't have collision. Yeah, now we don't have collision. It's a question. Yeah, but I don't get it. What the question is. And here the cave again decided to go upward. And we could just lower the angle it changes up and down. We can do that. Cave size here. And here the delta y to limit it between like minus 15 and 15. Terrain is a bit too smooth. That's from the Perle noise generation. But if we decide to move to 3D noise, it will be more different. And now the cave is removed this tree and it's still deciding to go up probably. Like we can limit it to only go down. We could do that. To go mostly down. Let me think about it. Generate the cave, the position is each block that was generated by the cave system. Position details is just the position in the world with more context. Like for that position, what's the subchunk, what's the block origin, what's the local block coordinates. It's extra information that makes it easy to iterate through the world. Here I got an idea. If get, why does that have block state? No, position details doesn't have block state. It's just the position. Yeah, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. You seem like a fast learner. Like you ask a lot of questions and you figure it out quickly. You seem to me like a fast learner. Get random value from 0 to 100. So let's make it a very small chance to go up. Yeah, let's make it a very small chance to go up. Yeah, because I like coding, sometimes I just like... Let's make it 20% chance to go up. So here... like this. You ever think of becoming professor? Who are you? Are you asking me that? Me, a professor? That would be crazy. Else? So this is what I'm trying to do. What's the goal? The ultimate goal is to have caves. Some guy I was working for once told me you know how to call but not how to think. You're thinking perfectly fine for me. I don't see any issues with your thinking. Here, the ultimate goal is to have caves, but my cave decided to go constantly up, and I wanted to limit it to not go up so many times. And so I'm doing it. Here we will limit it to have less than 20% chance to go up. So the angle to be positive, less than 20%. And in all the other chances, it will be negative. That's how we're doing it. And we'll increase the angle to be like 30 degrees maybe. And so now the cave should go down. It should be a small chance to go up. Okay, now the cave, look at it. The cave is going down. The cave is going down. Look at it, the cave is going down. Too much down. But it's going down. Yeah, that's the cave. That's our cave. Beautiful. That's so ugly. Don't you have to use noise gen? We're doing a purlin worm. That's not a cave, that's a tunnel worm. Block cave. We're doing we're not using purlin noise, we're just completely random noise, but we'll move to purlin noise at some point. I think you should make each cave have a different tendencies to go up and down. It was drilled. Let's increase the chance to be able to go up. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have more chances to go down, but with less degrees. And less chances to go up, but with more degrees, like that. And let's test this out. There was soil. Why don't you add branches? Branches will automatically happen when we have multiple caves. Do you get me? They will connect automatically. Like if one cave has branches by itself, it will get too complicated. Okay, look at it here. It bounced. It bounced. It jumped down here and up here. And now it's somewhere here in there. Now it's like it's fine. The cave is fine. It's just, I'm just starting the cave from the surface. Like what are we expecting? How many time do you have coding? I have no idea. Do less caves, but do branches. Bro, make it only replace certain blocks. We'll think about it. But what can we do now? What can we do now? I have an idea. Let's add multiple caves now with and not start them from the ground. Okay, here's the idea. Here's the idea. Let's lower this to be like 50. Let's lower the cave to start from the middle. How do I fast forward the live stream? What do you mean? And there's the cave. There is the cave. This is the cave. See? But the brush stroke is just a big cube. It needs to be a circle. This needs to be a circle. This needs to be a circle. With a radius of 5. This needs to be a circle. And let's make it longer, actually. Let's make it longer. Let's make the cave size be 50. 50 points. That does not look natural. Bro, it's in development. Bro, it's in development. Like, don't worry about it. Like, that's not the final version. Let me think about it. Cave size 50. Let's test it out. Like it's work in progress. It's going straight down. Straight down. What a menace. It went straight down. It's straight down, man. Into the void. I don't have bedrock. This is just dirt. It's just dirt. But we can easily add other blocks. Never dig straight down. Chances at each Y level. Pearl noise will make it look better. Let's use pearl noise. Let's use pearl noise. Yeah, let's use pearl noise. Yeah, let's go in the worlds. Noise. Where did I do the noise? I had noise generate. Oh, subchunk probably. And let's add noise for the caves. This is for the caves. And we'll leave it from 0 to 1. And what else? And in the main here, let's have noise actually. So here, instead of from minus 45 to 45, this will be subchunk get cave noise. And what's this? Oh, this accepts X and Y coordinates. So let's give it coordinates. This should be the previous position. The previous position. This will be the previous position. The previous position, X and Z, I think. Yeah, the X and Z, like that. And this is from 0 to 1. This is from 0 to 1. Let's make it from minus 1 to 1. From minus 1 to 1. And let's multiply it by 45. And now we have the same result. But using pearl noise for delta X. We need the same for delta Y. I will need two different noises, I think. Probably. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, here I do 70 and 10 for the other thing. So here I do 70 for the other. Get noise. Okay, let's do 10 for the Y value. Let's do 10. And let's actually save the noise here. Let's save the noise here. Let's save it here. Noise by 45. And here noise by 10. And noise by 10. But here these should be positive values. They should be positive values. So by plus 1 divided by 2. Divided by 2. It should be from, and the same for the other part. Same for the other part, but here it should be negative. This should be negative. And it should be positive. So there is 30% chance to have positive delta Y and 70% chance to have negative delta Y for the new direction. And now we're using pearl noise. Now it should look more natural probably, I assume. I was up. And the cave should be some, yeah, it's here. This is the cave. And this is kind of the result. So here is going down, 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 down. It's just going down. It needs to go up and down more. Okay, let's try this. Let's bring it back how it was before. How it was before. Here, and this is 10. Let's make it have equal chance to go up and down. Let's have equal chance to go up and down. Nani? Now it's kinda the same, and here all of the sudden it wants to go down. Let's have I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, this is it from inside. This needs to be a circle with radius of like a big radius. This needs to be a circle. This needs to be a circle. Like the brush stroke. Why is YouTube chat so dead? The entire chat hidden? What do you mean? I haven't... Bro, I just removed 2 people. Like, bro thinks I banned everyone. No, I didn't nuke everybody. Don't worry about it. I just removed 2 people. I just removed 2 people. I think 2 people come from the chat. Don't worry about it. Hey Petsa, what's up? What's up, Maps Games? How's your day today, Maps Games? Did anything cool happen? Max 4 people and 1 guy playing Astroneer. Half your chat. Are you Russian? I'm Bulgarian. Okay, you can notice how I remove these blocks here. These blocks. Let's remove circles and not blocks. Let's remove circles. So it looks better, actually. So it looks better. And let's add a second cave. Let's add a second cave. So we see what happens. Yeah, let's add a second cave. Let's commit this, actually. First cave. Let's commit this. First cave. First cave, and let's add a second cave. Let's add a second cave. Let's make this into a function. Both caves will be the same size. You should add like server compatibility. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's make them the same size. Generate cave equals like this, and we need to get the cave, I think. Wait, this is in C++ and Bedrock is in C++. Hold up, you could make people be able to join servers on this? What do you mean? Yeah, you got excited, what do you mean? Like, if this excites you so much, do it in your own project. Like, don't make me take your idea. Here, let's give it the cave, vector3, reference, pointer cave. This is the cave and in size, and the size. And here we'll do this whole logic. Here we'll do this whole logic. Yeah, all of this. He doesn't know how to do it, then he'll learn it. You can make console app made in Python. Bedrock most likely uses DirectX. No, guys. Look at this. This is Minecraft attributions. What Minecraft uses. And if we scroll down, look at what we see here. They have big BGFX. Preston, I have the rule in YouTube, but like I assume it applies to Twitch as well, man. Like just so others can understand you, because when you ask me something, I will not be able to respond to you because other guys will not get it. So Minecraft has BGFX, and this is a GitHub repo. Look at it. And do you know what this is? This is a cross-platform rendering library. It allows you to use any rendering API, anyone. You can switch to DirectX, to OpenGL, to Vulkan, to Web. It's a wrapper. It wraps around rendering APIs. And here, Minecraft uses it. Like somebody said, oh, Minecraft uses DirectX. I think Minecraft uses this instead of just DirectX. I think they use this, which is a wrapper around all of the rendering APIs. Like they can easily switch to Metal for Mac support, or to OpenGL, or to Vulkan. And even to Androids, to PlayStation, Raspberry Pi, to whatever they want. Because they attribute it here. BGFX or BGFX. They attribute it here. So the person that said they use DirectX, I think they can easily switch. And this is actually a cool repo because it has many examples. It has a lot of examples. And it has many languages you can use here, not only C++. But it had examples somewhere. Yeah, examples. Here. Look at all of the examples. Look at these examples. Like, many examples on how to use this. Like, GPU API wrapper. Like, I've thought of using this instead of Raylib, but I decided to just use Raylib. Because I think learning curve in Raylib is a lot easier. Minecraft has render dragon, but I think it might be on top of BigFX. Render dragon. What's render dragon? I don't know what this is. Rendering engine used in Bedrock. Yo! Runs on DirectX, OpenGL, Metal, Vulkan. Yeah, look at it. They can pick whatever API they want. Probably behind the scenes, Render Dragon is BGFX, like BGFX. Probably. Yeah, that's interesting. But doesn't matter. Is for Java. Bro. Yeah, okay, let's focus on the caves. Generate caves. Let's focus on the caves. Let's move this here so we can easily generate more caves. And here, this is the cave. This is the cave as well. This is the cave as well. And what else? The first position. What will be the first position? We need to randomly generate it. How will we pick the cave starting positions? Let's just use random noise. Here, get random between, get random value between what? Between what? 0 and 50. And here float. And the same for the Z. Same for the Z. And what else? I think that should be it. So now we can have two caves. This is the first cave. Here is another one. Second cave. This is the second cave. And now we should be able to do auto gen cave. Gen cave, we should be able to give the first cave and cave size and do the same for the second cave. Now we should have two caves. And let's actually render them. Which should be this. Let's also put this into a function, auto carve out cave equals and like this. And what else? Carve out cave. It needs the cave, so vector 3 pointer cave and the int size, the size. So we'll just copy it over this. We'll just copy over this. So here we put the size. This is the cave, and that's about it, I think. So here we just carve out cave, the first cave, cave size, and the second cave. This is Visual Studio 2022. Now we should have two caves. We should have two caves. Yes, kinda. Yes. Yeah, we have two caves. Yeah, these are the two caves. These are the two caves. What do you mean? What's wrong with the live stream? Is it lagging? I don't have stream health is excellent on my end. On my end is perfect. It should be your network. What's wrong with that? Dude, live stream is alright. Oh no, but since Alex is saying it, I trust Alex. Alex, what's wrong? Can you be more descriptive? Like Alex is always a first-time viewer. No, I responded to the guy on why he thinks why it's wrong. Oh yeah, okay. No, now that you say that the bitrate looks inconsistent. No, bitrate, I've set it to 10,000. So it should be fine. So now we have two caves. We have two caves. 10,000 is low. Bro, do you know what to Twitch is? Twitch is like 5,000 and we're on 1080p. Don't worry about it. Bro, don't worry about it. If we increase the bitrate, it will have probably issues with the network. Minus 50k. Good for you. Good for you. Where's the second cave actually? We lost it. Oh, bro. Unloading chunks removes the cave. Yo! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it? No? Oh, here they are. Okay. Man, I got scared for a second. I got scared for a second. Ah, that's just the fog. That's the fog. That's the fog. Let's make these ones into circles, because okay, let's do a summary. How are you? I'm fine. Like at the start of the stream we had two annoying people, but they're removed, and you can notice how chat is completely different after removing those two people. They were very annoying. One of those two people should be on Twitch, so they're fine. They're not actually banned. They can watch on Twitch. It's fine. And okay, let's do a summary. We added caves. Were they spamming? They were just talking random stuff. Who got removed? I don't remember the names. But there were two people. Why is the cave dirt? Because we don't have stone here. If we start digging down, we'll only get dirt. I think he was called. Yeah, it's a dirt planet. Could you rename the names? Like Minecraft to adding caves, but it's hard to know which one I should look for. I usually keep the live stream as making a Minecraft clone, but after it's uploaded, I change the title, and I haven't updated the few ones. If you look at the older streams, they have proper titles, even custom thumbnails, but I stopped changing them. Maybe I should start again changing the titles. Because this is the dirt. That's why I have selection box. We can select the dirt. That's why I have it. So we started with the goal to add caves. And we started doing it by picking here points and just removing the blocks here in a cube size. And this is the result we got. And from every point that we're in, we pick a random direction. And it's not completely random because it always has a certain direction, and we're slightly changing it every time, either to the left, to the right, or up and down. We're slightly changing it every time, and that's how we get a cave. This is called a Purlin worm. And we have two caves. We can easily add more. Just use script. Set blocks with location. And so we just remove this simple cube. If we remove now a circle, it will look better. That's what I think. If we start removing a circle. Preston, I didn't ban him, I timed him out. Because I like him and I don't want him to be gone. I like Preston, that's why I didn't ban him. Bro, you were posting some random trains and your groceries. Why do you post your groceries and the train? But don't worry about it. Let's just focus on making progress. Like, doesn't matter. Let's focus on making progress. Stream more live. Guys, you don't need to make the streams more live. Don't worry about it. Preston is not banned. He's not banned. He's timed out. Don't worry about it. Guys, you don't need to worry about the streams. Either if it's 0 people or nobody chatting, don't worry about it. Like, I'm the one that should worry about it. And even I like get benefit from not having viewers on stream because I will not get distracted. Like there are benefits and cons in both cases. And you guys don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. Like, don't worry about the stream. Don't worry about me. It's fine. So in order to remove circles instead of squares, we need to use math, sadly. Sadly, we need to use math. And here, look at this. Somebody wanted branching in the caves. But look at this, how here caves interact. And we don't need branching, because when a few caves interact, you automatically get branching. And like you'll get even cave systems. You'll get cave systems. Like here, look at it. You have cave systems. You join here to another cave. Preston, don't worry about it. Like, you're fine. Like, I don't have any issues with you, Preston. You're fine. Are you adding modern caves or OG caves? We are starting with the simplest approach. So, older caves. Somebody said add branches and it was... Ah, you said it! I forgot, man. I forgot who said it. That's why I said somebody. I forgot who said it. And yeah, that's kind of the summary. That's kind of the summary. So now let's make these be circles. Let's make them be circles. Let's make these ones to be circles. So it looks better. So it looks like the Java clone. Where's the Java clone? Here. So it looks like this. We're basically following the same logic. And here these caves are more like a circle. They're more like a circle in the Java clone. Here. We need to do the same. And later on to change this to be stone instead of dirt, and to add the ores, like this color. That's what we need to do. Before that, we can... Are you also adding lighting? We'll see about it. But before that, we can try increasing the caves even more. I want to see what will happen if there are like 10 caves or 20 caves. Let's do 20 caves. I want to see what will happen. First cave here. How should we attempt to do this? How to automate this part? 500 caves. We could, if we lower this to 10 size. 10 size. We need a 2D array probably. So vector 3. Damn. Caves. And then how many caves? Caves amount. Let's do one cave. Amount. Let's do 1. And increase it to 2 then. And then here, caves amount. And then here, cave size. I think it should be like this, right? Should be like this, right? 2D arrays, C++. What's the ordering in 2D arrays? Yeah, here, what's this? Yeah, 2 elements. Each of them 4 elements. Oh, okay. So it should be like this. Caves amount, cave size. It should be like this. Let's remove these caves. And here we can do a for loop. I less than caves amount, I plus plus. And here we generate the cave. So caves I, like this. And down here, where did we draw? Where did we carve out the caves? Here. Let's do another for loop. Let's do another for loop. Here, caves, I, and carve out cave, right? Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, this should be it. Now let's make them be 2 caves. Let's make them be 2 caves and test it out. We should have 2 caves. Where are they? I think I should remove the fog. Probably. Oh, I lowered the size to be 10 of the caves. I lowered the size. So the other cave may be somewhere else. Okay, let's do 50 caves or 100 caves. Let's do 100 caves at this spot. Let's do 100 caves. It's taking its time. What happened here? What happened? An explosion. Yo. Someone fought the bedrock. Yeah. We need to spread them out to not be so close to each other. We need to spread them out. We need to spread them out. Yeah, let's spread them out. Because here we pick the position to be between 0 and 50. Let's make between 0 and 200. And actually minus 200 and 200. And here minus 200. 200 for the caves. And let's see what happens. Now they need to generate. They need to generate. And we need to probably make them longer. We need to probably make them longer. And to change them on up and down as well. Yeah. Up and down as well. Here between 100 and how much? 20, let's say. And let's make them be of size 20. Of size 20. And let's see what happens. Yo. Yo. We're getting caves. And here, look at how they branch out automatically. Like, Preston, you wanted branches. Here's a branch. Like, this is a branch. It goes here. And here. How much is the RAM? I'm afraid to look. 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte. And how much is the FPS? I'm afraid to look again. But let's look. 20 FPS. Oh no. 20 FPS. Phoenix in a video, really? Why would Phoenix mention me? Like, I haven't sent him anything. Like, Phoenix should ignore me. Like, I haven't updated him in anything. Like, if we finish this project, like, I don't want Phoenix to see this project as it is now. It's not complete. It's in development. I want if Phoenix sees it to be like when it's done. Because it will kind of ruin the surprise. Because he saw the previous clone. And when he looks at this, like, it should be a big difference. But if he sees the progress every day, it will be... Okay, so let's summarize. We have good news. We're trying to do caves. We have good news and bad news. Good news is we have caves. Like, we need to make them here this to be circle and they will look better, and here this needs to be stone, sure. But we have bad news. Bad news is we have 20 FPS. Why do we have 20 FPS? Bro, what do you mean it ain't too bad? What do you mean? It, like, do you know, like, if my machine gets 20 FPS, my old laptop will get like minus 20. Like, my old laptop will not even be able to run the game. Have you added stone? Yeah, we have stone here. Yeah, we have stone. But it's not here. Yeah, here we have stone. But we need to manually place it if we want it. Oh, let's have here. Let's be able to go here. Yeah, now we're here in survival mode. And guys, this is how I've seen the code. This is how you get world generated. You have a worker that needs to place every block. Like, that's how your world gets generated. Imagine that, bro. Let's make a game where like villagers create the world, like the villagers generate the world, like they start placing the trees and everything, like you actually see the worker generating the world. That would be funny. Oh, we reached the end of the cave. We reached the end. Why are we getting 28 FPS? One possibility is that we are rendering more faces. That's one possibility. Why we get lower FPS. Because here, to render all of this lowers the FPS. Like, every extra triangle, every extra quad lowers the FPS. And so maybe generating all of these caves lowers the FPS. Maybe. Like, that's what I'm... Like, currently this is my concern. Because sure, this cave we can improve it a lot right now. But what about the FPS? Okay, right now it's about 20 or 30. Let's lower the cave amount and see if the FPS increases. And this will confirm the issue. This will confirm the issue. Yeah, there's no camera culling. Yeah. Oh, okay. Next stream we'll add camera culling. But let's finish the caves, and next stream we'll do optimization. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Next stream we'll do optimization. How good are you planning to make this clone? What do you mean? I don't have an end goal. The snow mesh needs optimization. Oh, the snow, yeah, you're right. Look at how here the snow, it's not culling. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's remove the snow biome to see if that improves the FPS. Let's remove the snow biome. So, let's remember it. Now it's about 20 FPS. Let's remove the snow biome. And we'll go back to the cave generation. Let me think about it. Bye bye friends, see you next stream. But at what time does your stream start? It's the same time every time. Like we started 2 hours ago. So 2 hours ago from now, kinda. So for me it's about 8 p.m. For me it's about 8 p.m. And Preston, tomorrow you should be fine. Yeah, sorry for the, what was it? The mute, the timeout. Yeah, the timeout. Yeah, sorry Preston, you didn't deserve it. Like, you're a cool guy. You're a chill, you didn't deserve it. I got too heated, probably. I got too heated. Sorry, Preston. For me, you start like 12 a.m. Yeah, nice. It's okay, man. Happens to all of us. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, let's remove the snow biome because we are getting very low FPS. Can I say thank you in German? Where did we handle the biomes? Biome? Yeah, here. And this, where did we call it? Here. Get biome. Let's look at get biome here. And instead of snow, let's just return plains. Just to have the plains. And see if we have improvement. Is key hold? What do you mean? Oh, yo, the hiragana guy, what's up? What's up? Hiragana man is back. That's too many trees. It should be able to handle them. But this is the main issue. We have 20 FPS. Okay. We'll do optimizations tomorrow. Let's finish the caves because the caves are not ready. Like, the caves need improvement. Let's finish the caves and we'll ignore the FPS. May I ask, what are you working on? We're working on the caves. He combined the forest and plains into plain forest. Yeah, we're doing the caves. And so my idea is, we need to improve two things. We need here. We need this to be, instead of a square, to be a circle. Because look at when we go down, what happens. Like, it looks very unnatural. And the dirt needs to become stone. That's it. We need two big improvements. And if we have time, we can do a third one where we add ores. So, like coal, diamond, and iron. Anything else? I cannot think of anything else. And tomorrow we'll fix the optimize. Yo, United States, what's up? Making clone now in Vulkan. I'm translating it from Raylip. Bro, don't use Vulkan. Okay, let's improve the caves. Hello, what's up? What's up? Let's bring back the snow. Yeah, we brought back the snow. The snow didn't improve the FPS that much when we removed it. We need frustum culling, but that will be tomorrow. Let's focus on the caves. Here, when we carve out the cave. Going to mention as streams. Are the caves removing the blocks? No. They shouldn't be. Wait a minute. I'm not... Wait. No, they shouldn't be. Right? They shouldn't be. Oh, I forgot about... I had a boolean, I didn't... Oh, you're a smart man. You're a genius. Generated. cave equals true. Right? Bro, you're a genius. Bro. Bro. Bro, I'll marry you. Bro. Oh, I'll screenshot you, man. Bro, you saved me, man. Yo. Thank you, man. Oh, man, it was so bad, the FPS. Bro, it was so bad, the FPS, finally. Yo. Bro, I was wondering why the FPS was so bad. Like, it's still not good now, but it's fine. Like, right now, it's fine. Okay, let's improve the caves. Okay, we can remove the FPS counter. Let's remove this FPS counter. Marry him, bro. Like, everybody needs a person like that in his life. Like, that gives gold nuggets like these ones. Okay, let's change. Okay, this is a quick change we can do. Let's change the dirt to be stone. Let's change it to be stone. This will be a quick optimization. Let's change it to be stone. So where do we do it? When we generate here the biomes, get terrain here, and what else? When we set the dirt, where do we set the dirt? Dirt here, below the surface level. Below the surface level to be stone. Stone, and that should be it. Now we should have stone. Now we should have stone. Yeah, we have stone here in the plains. I need to change the snow biome as well. Yeah, here it's stone in the plains. Wait, shouldn't be this cobblestone actually? Like, what was it in? I forgot. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. When are you going to make videos about the C++ code? Bro, I've made like 1,000 videos already. But stream highlights actually. Stream highlights. Yeah, here in the snow, let's make it stone. Doesn't play Minecraft. How could you tell? You could make it a random chance for it to generate cobblestone instead of stone. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, okay, now everywhere is stone. Everywhere is stone. And now let's make this be a circle. So, but then cobblestone would lose its value. Yo, I got an idea. You should recreate Doom. I couldn't for Minecraft, so I made my own Minecraft. Well, basically we're getting there. Now we have one big issue. In order, here when we remove terrain, in order to change this from a cube to a sphere, we need to use math. And I'm not good at math. We need to use a math in order to calculate here a circle. We need to use math. I wanted to avoid this, but we need to push through. Where do we carve out the cave? Why are you not using something like a noise texture to generate caves? It's fine. We're using Pearly noise, which is actually noise texture. Can you build how it should look in the clone? What do you mean? Hi, what's up? Here we carve out the cave, and this is what we do. We do a for loop, which is like 5 by 5 by 5. We need what do we need? Oh, actually, I have an idea. Let's see what the center is and just calculate the radius and remove it if it's above 5. Done. We have it. Your ambient is better than Minecraft because there has a bug where it breaks in some angles. Thank you. Is it possible that putting noise also determines the shape of the cave? Yeah, it does. We don't need to. It's fine. We need a circle. We need a circle. Here, I want to. This is the idea. We calculate the radius. We calculate it, and if radius is less than 5, we ignore it. We ignore it, and done. We'll have a circle. We'll have a sphere. We will iterate over the same blocks, and we calculate the distance from the center. Like, genius move. Genius. So this is the position. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Int size equals 5, and we need int half size equals size divided by 2, and we need to would create circle mesh using structure block, then using to make caves. Here we need to, what do we need to do it? 5 divided by 2, we need to floor it. I think. Floor it so that we can, what we can do. So we can start here from minus let me think about it. Half the size. Let me think about it. Yeah. We do. What do we do? Minus half size, so that we center it. Minus half size. Bro, let me think about it. Actually, let me think about it. Center. Yeah, let's calculate the center position. Vector 3, and so that we can calculate the radius. Center of the place we're carving out from the cave. The center, it should be actually the position itself. The position. I want it to be the position. So the position will be the center. And so here we have to minus half the size. Minus half the size. And so let's calculate the radius. Radius equals, how do we calculate it? Vector 3 length from position minus, what is it? Oh, but here we do square root. Oh no. We do square root here, and that's, and we'll do it 5 by 5 by 5. And every cave is like of size of 20, let's say. So it's 20 by 5 by 5, and we have 50 caves. So 50 by 20 by 5 by 5 by 5. And for every one of these times, we do square root. Man. So because we do it for the length. No, we cannot do this. We cannot do this. We need to do it like the Java clone, sadly. We need to do it like the Java clone. Or we can just search online. I think we need to use like cosine and sine. Like something like that. Get sphere coordinates. Get sphere coordinates. Yeah, this thing. This thing we need. Like an angle, another angle, and distance. But yeah, that's it. So based on 2 angles and a distance, and that's how we get a sphere. My brain. Don't worry about it. Guys, I'm the one that needs to suffer with math. You just need to watch and see me suffer. Like, I'm the one suffering with the math. Don't worry, I'm the one suffering. Oh, let's ignore the let's ignore this. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. This is it. X is R sinus the angles. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. I assume that should be it. That should be it. Yeah. So let me think about it. Not this here. Let me think about it. So this was before. This is how we removed in the cave cubes. We need to remove this. We need to remove a sphere. And how? We need to calculate float x, y, and z. Y and z. And here, according to the wiki page, this needs to be... we don't use square... squared length? The squared length. Wait a minute, Mr. Lerp. You're a smart guy. Yo, you're a smart guy. So you're saying here, instead of doing the Wikipedia approach, to here, instead of calculating the length for the radius, to just do... but we need to calculate... we need the length. Like, what do you mean? Oh no, there is this thing. The other length. Vector 3 length square this thing. Let's see it out. That doesn't square. Yeah, this. It doesn't square root it. Yeah, we can use this to calculate the length more efficiently. So the position minus the here new position, current position like this, and this should be this thing. Yeah, so here minus the current position like this, current position like this, and what else? And we need to compare it. If the radius is less than 25 to continue. Bro, if this works, you're the second person I'm marrying. Bro, if this works, you're a genius. But we need to fix the compilation errors. These ones. Let's remove them. Let's see if we are now removing a sphere. We're not removing anything. Let's leave it like before. Let's leave it like before the cube removal, because we made a change. We made a change. I want to see the change actually. Marrying everyone in chat. Okay, now let's test it out. Here, if the radius is how much? Yo, hi Pets Alive. You just fall like no clip is broken. What do you mean? Why would I need to check if the length is more than 25? Let's see what the radius is usually. Because I think if it's greater than 25, it will be like before, just removing a cube. Oh, we didn't breakpoint there. We didn't stop here. Why didn't we stop? No, that's a bummer. Maybe because it's optimizing it from release. Here, if we do greater than 25, it will be like before, I think. It will be like before. Here, it will be like, yeah, it's like before, greater than 25. That's why I want to see what values do we get here. I want to see what values we get for the radius. I want to see what values we get. Let's go in debug. You may be smarter than me math-wise, but not space-wise. What do you mean? Why that work, but I'm only half paying attention? We needed way to generate. If this doesn't work, we need to bring out the math. We need to bring out the math. When will I release this? When I become an astronaut. So basically never. Here the radius is 12. It's 12. And 9. And 8. And 9. It's perfect. 12. 9. 6. No, it should. Oh, okay. Let's do if it's above 12. Let's do if it's above 12. And here, let's do release. Here, if it's above 12. To continue. To not remove blocks above 12 length. No, I don't have square root. I don't have square root. Because square root will take up a lot of performance. But it's actually fine. It will do it only once. Like YOLO, man. YOLO. Let's use square root. Here it will use square root. Yeah, like let's do square root. And here if it's... Here let's... what should we do? If it's above or equal to... If it's above 5, to ignore it. If it's above 5. Right? Well, it's kind of the same. So above 4 to ignore it. We'll gradually lower it. And then whatever works here will like multiply it by itself. Will multiply it by itself. Here it's still kind of the same. Yeah, it's the same. So let's make it be when it's more than 3 the radius. Oh, I think the radius... What about if it's more than 2? If it's more than 2. Do you have no clip? Yeah, I have no clip. Yo! Yo, what do we get here? What's this? What's this? Yo! Okay, let's increase it. Let's increase it to this size. Yeah, here the size. Here, let's instead of 5 by 5 to be like and here let's do this to be the half size. And here let's do this to be like 8. Let's do this to be like 8. Let's do this to be like 8. And let's see what's up. Now they're bigger. Oh, the step size is like is 5 in a 8 radius. So when we generate the points, let's change that point. here when we generate the points. Where did we generate them? Yeah, generate cave here. I want it to be here. Instead of 5 to be 8. Let's make it to be 8. The distance between the points. What are you calling this, by the way? Or you're just calling this Minecraft? It's a Minecraft clone. Minecraft does it with noise. Exact shapes. Ah, the cave generation to be noise. Yeah, let's lower this to be like 7. So this to be noise. And how it would look like if it's noise. Like instead of these shapes. Yo, look at here. We have multiple caves connecting. Yeah, we may need to remove the... Wouldn't squishing it on some axis be better? What do you mean? Layered noise over blocks. Yo, look at this. We have a couple of caves. What are you calling? Bro, I answered you. Like, I answered you. Yo, look at this. Whoa, how many caves? We already have part of the nether. We have part of the nether. Look at this, man. Look at how many caves we have. Look at this. How many caves? Like 1. And here more caves. If you send me a pic, wouldn't think you are only using... Yeah, here this is just ambient occlusion. We don't have lighting here. This is just ambient occlusion. Oh, we spot a cave. This is dead end. Bro is lost in caves. Up. We found a cave. Ore time. To have ores now. So we kinda got caves. They're not oh, look at this one is close to the ground. Wait a minute. This is the water. This one is close to the ground. Here if we start destroying, and here we are. We're inside of the cave. Oh, we can do ores without 3D noise, like the ores in my Java clone are without 3D noise. Like here it's without 3D noise. Here, these ores is without 3D noise. You can do them without. It's fine. Like this is without 3D noise. You can easily do it without 3D noise. Okay, so the player just walks around. He starts mining and a cave. A cave. And look at this, we have caves. Will we ever add post-processing? We'll see about it. And we're inside of caves. We're inside of caves. Don't worry about the water. Don't worry about the water. We'll figure out the water at some point. Oh, what happened here? Yo, what happened here? The physics. Oh, when I jump, when I fall from a jump. No, when I jump and... No, I don't know how to recreate it. The physics is still not perfect. Sadly. Oh. Sometimes we fall through. When will mobs come into existence? How do you think it will look if you make the size random? I don't know. Let's look at let's look at old caves from 1.8. Let's look at old caves. Where's my Minecraft? Here. 1.7. Oh, it's even older. Holy, you added caves. I feel like when I leave you for 2 days, you complete 2 weeks of work. It's like what happens when you go too far out on Bedrock. Nice stream, thank you. Yo, I have Prism. Yeah, Prism is super cool. I love it. But let's try to see the caves here. But this is the Nether. No, I am not farthest than anyone else. Everybody decides to focus on something else. Like there is... I can show you a bunch of YouTubers that have pretty good clones. That, like, some YouTubers focus on multiplayer. Some YouTubers focus on multiplayer. Let's get out of here, actually. Create a new world. And this be creative. Create. And what now? We need to find caves. Can we move into spectator? Game mode. Spectator. Not a valid number. Game. No, what was it called? In 1.7, I want a spectator to find caves easily. And we need to be fast because new viewers will join and they will think this is my clone. And I don't want them to think this is the clone. Game mode 4. Game mode 3. At most 2. And this is survival. Creative. No, we don't have here. We don't have it here. Spectator. We don't have spectator here. Let's find a cave. Let's find a cave. Which version has a spectator mode? Which version? Okay, this is a cave. This is a cave. 1.8. I'll put 1.8 to start downloading while we are exploring. I'll put 1.8. Here, add instance. 1.8. Okay. And it will start downloading. Let's look for caves. Oh, bro, don't tell me 1. Okay, 1.9. Let's add 1.9 as well. 1.9. And let's download it. Can you show your clone? Which one? Which one? This is the C++ one. This is the C++ one. And we're currently adding caves. We're adding caves. But let's see which clone we should look at. Let's stop the music. And here, single player. Create new world. Creative. And let's... This looks amazing, but caves are literally the same. It's in development. It's in development. Game mode 3. Yo, we have spectate. Oh, perfect. And how to add to see in the dark in night vision. Night vision. We need night vision. We need night vision. Game mode 1. Here potions. Night vision. Night. We need night vision. Like this. Effect. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, guys, it's fine. Game mode 3. Yo! This is what we want. This is the goal, actually. Bro, we're so far off. Okay, let's compare. Let's compare. This is Minecraft 1.8. And this is Petsacraft 1.0. We're so far off. We're so far off. Bro. Randomly scaled random shapes in sequence with sometimes straight lines. I think this is that. Noodles and not caves. I'm hearing music from somewhere. Here? Here? Oh, here. Here? Yeah, master volume off. You should definitely add crafting system. Caves looks like they're strip mined. No, bro, we already have night vision. Don't worry about it. Like here, we can see in the night. We can see in the night. Okay, let's look at this cave. Look at this cave. And let's compare it with my cave. Let's compare it with my cave. And this is my cave. I wasted time. No, you didn't. I'll copy it. You didn't waste time. Here, I'll copy it. But I'll have it for another time. You didn't waste time. Your time was not wasted. See? You're here forever. Okay, this is my cave. The radius is too big. Let's lower the radius. Let's lower the radius. Let's lower the radius. Cave radius. Let's do that. Cave. It should be like not radius, but the other thing. 2 times radius. What was it called? Diameter. Diameter. I don't know if that's spelled, but what can you do? And cave radius. No, okay, this should be like how much? 5, like before. 5. And here we'll do the cave diameter -1, let's say, just to be sure. And what else? And here the size. This should be actually the cave diameter. Cave diameter. And let's see, now there should be smaller. You don't potions use IDs. Is keep boxed in. Okay, this is my cave. This is my cave. This is my cave. And this is Minecraft cave. What's the difference? What's the difference? Guys, what's the difference? I think they actually use squares. Probably. And have noise on the edges. Have noise on the edges. Probably. Oh, and here look at how it increases size. Here it increases size. Yeah, less spherical, more flat. Yeah, like you say, Mr. Lerp. And how did they get this, man? Like here, this falls. This is probably from later. Let's simplify, guys. In order to progress, we need to simplify. We need to simplify. It's not completely flat everywhere. It's not completely flat, that's for sure. And it's not completely circle, that's for sure. Because here we have a kind of circle, but here it's more flat. Here it's more flat. So it's a mixture, and the radius is dynamic. The radius changes. The radius changes. All separate algorithm on different heights, on different like... Why don't you generate a curve line that has different thickness? Those might be just squished spheres. Oh, squished spheres! But I don't know how to do that. Don't worry about how many people are watching. Like, you don't need to worry about that. Are you adding weapons in PvP? Oh, who am I going to fight? Like I'm the only person. I'm the only person in this world. Bro, stop looking at the views. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. We've had the peak we've had in streams is like above 60. We've had above 60. Like this is average. Like don't worry about. 40 is average. Like we've had a peak of above 60. Like don't worry about the views. Let's focus on the caves. I'm sorry. No. You see what happened? You see what happened? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Again, another question. What rendering engine are you using? I'm using Krelip. which uses OpenGL. That's it. And and we are using C++. So this is what we figured out about the caves. These are my caves. The caves somewhere are more flat. Like here. Like here, you have like this more flat. They're more flat. So bit more random noise, I think. And some places they're spherical like this. Some places they're spherical like this. Like we're pretty close. And here, for example, we remove this. Yeah, if we start... okay, let's do this. Let's make it so we randomly remove few extra blocks. And it will start working. Yeah, let's just remove few blocks somewhere. Few extra blocks. Let's do that. So here... here, at the radius. The radius will have an addition. Like integer. Extra... like offset, addition. I don't know, man. We'll call it something. We don't care. Think you have to make caves flat on random areas. And here... random value. I want random. Get random. Get random value between 0 and 2, let's say. And here plus addition. We can just do this. We can just directly do this. Like that. And so now it should be more flat on some places. Now it should be more flat on some places. Yo. Or maybe to use Perle noise. Maybe Perle noise. Now it's too square. No, bro. We will use as a base the circles, the spheres. We'll use as a base the spheres and we'll remove more in some places, but we need Perle noise because it looks better. Here we'll do Perle noise. So noise. Float noise equals... we'll get the... here this will disappear. I think you should use Vulkan. No, I'm a single developer. That would be... that's not worth it for a single guy. Get cave. No, it's from the subchunk. Subchunk. Get cave noise. And here, yeah, we do the current position X, current position Z, like this. And what else? This is the noise is between -1 and 1. Okay, so we need to multiply by 2 and subtract to 1. Right? No, we need +1 divided by 2. Yeah. So it's from 0 to 1 now. It's from 0 to 1. And here we'll use the noise +1. No, multiplied by 2. So now it's from 0 to 2. It's from 0 to 2. And let's test it out. What would it be like if you made the height 1 block shorter? I don't know. We need to test it. How is it now? Guys, how is it now? How is it now? Yeah, look at it. Here it's spherical. Here it's spherical. And here it's flat. Yo, bro. Too much random. Yeah, these ones maybe too... Yeah, we're close. We're close. Yeah, we have random blocks. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We are far from what Minecraft has. But it's fine. This is the first version. Like, the first version doesn't need to be perfect. It's good enough so we can continue with other stuff. And look at it here. Here we can start mining. Look at this. here we're regular player, and we just start mining here. And what happened here? We found a cave. What happened? Cave. Okay, let's continue down. Delete blocks that are close to the center of the path. And look at this. We have multiple options. And here we continue with this cave. Yo, wait, now stone is right under grass. We can fix it a bit later. Like we can add a buffer between them. We can add a buffer so they're not so close. Lower the caves a bit from ground. He could set stone level to be 110 or lower. Should I make the caves to be much lower, but then when the player needs to mine a lot until he finds a cave? Now should I design Minecraft's cave generated by combining 3D Perl noise and random path finding worm algorithms. Some created overlapping, intertwining tunnels that carve through existing stone to form steady and complex neural network seen in the early alpha release. You're continuing. Oh, no cave entrances exist too. Yeah, we need cave entrances from above. Stone should be dynamic, whatever height. Grass is -30. Because it's random, some are low, some are high. Yeah, okay, I can do a summary. We can do a summary. It no way bro spend download typing. Let's see now. Yeah, here. Invite to server. Guys, here is invite to my server, my Discord server. There you can get a notification the next time I'm live. We'll do a summary, but also you want to see in the server we have a place for projects here. Showcase project. Look at how many projects we have, and we have projects that have the tag review on stream. So we have 3 projects that are waiting to be reviewed on stream. We'll review them in some point, but here we have a lot of projects. You can post them here and you can get a notification every time I'm live, like when I'm live. And here there wasn't a notification, but I did one manually because this bot decided not to give a notification. Yeah, but let's summarize. Let's do a summary. So chat, when we decide what to do, the people that join first decide what we do. Like that's my gift to people that are early to stream. They vote on what we do, and most viewers voted on caves. And so we started adding caves. We added them. We are generating like, I don't know how many, maybe 50 caves. And each cave carves out a little bit from the terrain. They carve out a sphere, and using Perl noise, I decide if they carve out a little bit more. That way, in some places they stay flat, and in other places they are spherical like this one. Because we used the old Minecraft 1.8 as an example, here you can look at the caves. Where does this cave start? Bro, what is this cave? We looked at the caves. Here, look at how the cave has lower size, and here it increases size. We need to do this at some point. But here you can notice how at most of the times they are flat, but at some moments they're spherical. Look, this is spherical. Like at some moments they're spherical, and at other times they're flat. And we try to replicate that here in the C++ version. And so like we managed to progress a bit. It's fine. We will leave it. It's not like the other additions. It's not like the other features where we have to scrap them and move forward, like the shaders and the item drops. The shaders and item drops, we had to scrap them. We'll come back to them some other time. But the caves, we can leave them. They're fine. They're good first attempt. But for another stream, we can do optimizations. viewers in the next streams will vote if we'll focus on optimizations like first time culling to drastically increase the FPS. And we maybe need to have cave entrances. But that's kind of the summary for this stream, I think. That's kind of the summary. And yeah, we are at 3 hours. 3 hours is my limit. So thank you guys for watching. I had to ban 2 people. Like I may... but they're fine. They can watch on Twitch. But thank you guys for watching. There will not be download. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next stream. Tomorrow we'll decide what we'll focus on. Yeah, bye guys. Bro, I'm not releasing it. Chill. Chill. Yeah, bye guys. Bye guys. I was just changing the thumbnail.